Hey everyone, this is Robert
and Jessica
with Exploring the Local Life.
Today we wanted to talk about maintaining relationships while on the road. So when you are making this decision, obviously you start thinking about family and friends. You're leaving your hometown, and if you have children, they will also be affected by that, and probably more strongly, especially if you haven't moved around a lot and they have made some really strong friendships.
Yeah, they might be prone to some homesickness. You yourself may be prone to homesickness. I know when I was younger, I mean, not a kid, even when I was just a young adult out in my first career, I like to be home after every trip. If I was out somewhere, I want to go home, and then I can go out again.
Yeah, so, children will experience that probably even stronger, or they may not be able to know how to handle it just so.
They may feel out of control of their own fate. I mean, they go along wherever you go.
Yeah, it's a little bit scary and unsettling for them, and they may act out a little bit and be stressed. And you, as an adult, might also be a little bit stressed out and maybe not acting as you normally would.
Mm-hmm.
And something to keep in mind, everybody, remind the children and remind yourself, you are in an RV. You're not in a fixed location. You can go back home.
Or you can have people at home meet you somewhere in the middle.
That's right. You can have people come out and camp with you while you're RVing. You don't have to, doesn't have to be, unless you want it to be, a forever thing.
Now, with maintaining friendships on the road, there's other things you can do. You're not going to be talking to your high school buddies every day because they're back in their town. So what can you do to stay social with folks near you? You might be somewhere you've never been before. You might be somewhere you've only been there a month or 6 weeks.
Yeah, so some things that you can do is find different RV clubs. Like Airstream has groups where people just go, all of them with their awesome Airstreams, and go and stay at a campground for who knows how long, and they just hang out and yay, we have Airstreams and have a nice cookout and activities. Mm-hmm. And there's other groups that do that. Escapers has different rallies, and then they have the Convergences. I always want to say convergencies. Whatever. But basically people getting together in a central location. Obviously you have a love of travel in common, so sitting down and chatting and having a good time isn't really that difficult.
Yeah. Or let's say you're pulling a travel trailer or fifth wheel, you probably have a pickup truck. Maybe you get out west or somewhere where they like to go off-roading, and for a weekend you go find an off-roading group and see if you get yourself stuck in the dirt.
Exciting times.
Have a Jeep behind your Class A, maybe find a Jeep Jamboree near you. So it's out there. It's just a matter of getting out there, seeing what you may have in common with other folks in the area, wherever you are.
That's right. And there's a website, RV Village, and on there you can enter in where you're staying, and you can find others that are staying there. They also have different interest groups that you can join right on there, and they also have events coming up, so you can peruse that and find people that way as well.
Yep. And very simply, also meetup.com. I'm part of a running group in Florida, and there's regularly scheduled runs. Well, maybe you're not a runner, but there's hiking groups, there's walking groups, just people that want to get together. And, they don't want to be out there by themselves. If you're new to an area, you can find out. Actually, if you want to find out what to do in a city, these meetup groups are all typically made up of locals. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure they'd welcome you in to get to know you, and you get to know them.
For people traveling with children, there's 2 Facebook groups I will recommend. One is ours, RVing Whole Life Unschoolers. And the other one is Full-Time Families. And on there you can go, once you join, or if you're already on there, you can ask, hey guys, we're going to be in Michigan for X amount of time. Who's going to be there? And you can find people to hang out. And the Full-Time Families also has rallies at least yearly. I'm not 100%. We're not Full-Time Family members yet.
We will be.
We will be. So they have rallies where everybody just gets together for like a week or so and just has awesome family events the whole time.
Okay, so a word about our group, the RVing Whole Life Unschoolers. That is for families with school-age kids that are unschoolers. So that's what that's about. It's very specific, just for your information.
Yes. So just keep in mind what you guys are doing. You're RVing for a reason. What is that reason? Follow that. Talk about what's happening with your family, what people are feeling. Make sure that everybody is having a voice, being able to express their emotions. That will help with the transition in this life. Remember, the little ones, or even not so little ones, might have difficulty expressing that. So everyone just needs to take a deep breath and remember the process that you guys are going through as a family.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.